Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I am doing something a bit different, something a bit new. I just felt, I don't know what it is with my channel, it just felt like I was going a little stale in the last couple of months, and I just thought, you know what, do something a bit different, take myself out of my comfort zone and put myself in front of the camera for once and see if it actually does improve my channel a bit, now that I can kind of connect with my audience a bit more. So yeah, I'm going to try it for this video. I'm going to show off my Halloween and my Omen collection from Midnight Classics. I was actually asked to do the Halloween collection there a couple of months back by a few people actually. It was in my Halloween collection that I done, but I only quickly browsed through it, and a few people asked me to actually just do a video on the Halloween collection itself. So I kind of figured, you know what, two birds, one stone. I'll do the Halloween collection, and then I'll also do the Omen collection, which are very similar. Actually, I'll show you right now. As you can see, this is the both of them here, the Halloween and the Omen. And as you can see, they kind of, even when you put the spines in them, they actually they go very similar together as well. So I'm actually going to do both of them. You do get a few nice pieces with them as well, which is a plus. Yeah, I just before I get into that, I just want to talk a bit about Midnight Classics. They're an Italian company. I've only just recently discovered them. I think they're probably around 2-3 months ago. They do the most incredible editions. They done the Halloween one was the first one I discovered, and when I discovered the Halloween, I quickly discovered the Omen. But they also do the Fly collection as well. They do the Phantasm collection. They do a lot of singlers as well. They do Big Trouble in Little China. They also do, yeah, the Funhouse movie. They do the likes of the Geish, Waxwork, all them kind of great movies, and they all come in these lovely hardened boxes. Just something very similar to what you get with Arrow. So they're definitely worth your time. Go on to Amazon Italy, check them out. Midnight Classics. They're definitely worth your time. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to start anyway with the Omen collection, and this is it. Voila. This is a 4 movie collection. They put that terrible Awakening in. I didn't watch it. I actually glanced through it just to get an idea of what the picture looked like. It was poor compared to the other 3 when it comes to picture quality, which I'll get into now in a second. Yeah, so you have the 4 movies. You also get a bonus disc with this as well. And as you can see, it's loaded with features. Now the thing about this company, I kind of just maybe discovered a little pattern with them. It almost looks like they're the Italian version of Scream Factory, because it looks like, even with the Halloween box set, it looks like the features are taken straight out of the Halloween collection. The features are taken straight out of the Scream Factory collection. And yeah, it just kind of reminds me, it just looks like the Scream Factory releases, especially the Halloween one. So on this one you do get, like I said, you get the 4 movies, you get a bonus disc. Inside as well, I'll open it up quickly. Inside you have a few postcards, which I'll show you in a second. But it's yeah, it's done like a book. And you also get nice alternate artwork, which is actually a plus as well. And then at the back there as well, it tells you everything, who stars in the movie, directing, this, that, and the other. So yeah, it opens as a book. And the discs are in the sides here, as you can see. And each disc has its own kind of alternate artwork, which is quite nice. Yeah, so the picture quality on the Omen itself, the first one is, yeah, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. They get a little bit better as they go on. Omen II has a more vibrant look to it. I don't know why it is, but yeah, it has a bit more of a vibrancy to it. And then Omen III looks probably the best out of the 3 of them. The Omen IV, The Awakening, looks exactly what you expect it to look like. It looks like shit, and it's a terrible Blu-ray. I never liked the movie, and the transfer reflects the movie itself. It's absolute rubbish, nothing like the other 3. And you can tell that there was absolutely no effort put onto the last one. It's kind of very similar to the I Know What You Did Last Summer collection there that 88 Films brought out. The first 2 looked great, and the third one, Jesus Christ, it looked horrendous. I actually had to knock it off. It looked that bad. It was shocking. The DVD actually looks better. I don't get me wrong, I don't mind grain. I like, you know, a bit of light grain, nothing too heavy. But Jesus, it was absolutely riddled in grain, and it was just too distracting for my like. So I had to just knock it off. So yeah, that's just, again, it's just a quick flick through, and as you can see, you get the Damien II, you get the Omen III. There's some great artwork actually. Some of the pictures are very sinister looking, and then you also get the Awakening. And then at the back, then you also get a few. You get the bonus disc there as well, which is that one. And then you also get like a few pages about the film itself, which is, yeah, it's just very. It's all in Italian, so you know I could try and read Italian to you here, but the video could go on for nearly 3 hours, so I'm not going to try. So yeah, that is the collection of the Omen. But you also get as well in it. You get these postcards. And it's all the original artwork for all 4 movies. The only kind of disappointing thing with this Omen collection is I thought they would have put the remake into it, which they didn't, which was a shame. But yeah, that's the cover to the first Omen, which I think is absolutely incredible. The eyes, it's, yeah, creepy. So you have Damien, Omen II, and then you have the Final Conflict, and then you have the Awakening. So yeah, it's just a very sturdy cards, and you can tell by feeling them that nothing is going to happen to them. So yeah, that is the Omen collection. Definitely check that out. Incredible. So up next now we have the Halloween. This box set is very special. I really wanted to own the Scream Factory release of Halloween, but it was too expensive. It's going for absolute mad money now. I think the last one I seen, someone was actually looking for €400. Good luck to you, mate, because you're never going to get it. It was ridiculous. But this does come a close second to that box set. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing. I would rather the Scream Factory release, no question about it. But this is a very nice edition, and like I said, anyone that's familiar with the Arrows box sets, the limited edition, you know exactly what kind of box you're getting with this. It's solid, it is, and it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. So as you can see as well, absolutely loaded with features. It has the producer's cut of Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. Absolute bonus. That alone I would have paid the 60 quid for, that I actually paid for this collection. It was, oh my god, that was great to watch. I never seen anything like it. I've seen like director's cuts and alternate cuts of movies, but I've never actually seen a producer's cut of a movie that just changes the story so drastically. It's absolutely amazing. It really is 2 different movies, and it was absolutely amazing to watch. And if you haven't checked out the producer's cut of Halloween 6, check it out. It's amazing. So I'm going to open this up, and I'll show you exactly what you get inside this one. So as you can see, again, you get alternate artwork when you take it out, and it's basically Michael Myers' face, and you have Michael Myers written across it as well. So yeah, just to open her up, you get the Halloween, the first one there, and then go into the second one. Halloween 1 and 2, I can't pick between the 2 of them. They're absolutely incredible movies. Halloween 2, in my opinion, is the perfect sequel. I wasn't happy what they've done with the latest Halloween movie. Tried to ignore it. Okay, if you want to ignore part 4, 5, 6, H20, so be it, grand. Why they ignored, well, I know why they ignored part 2, because they wanted to get rid of the whole brother and sister story, which is baffling to me. I don't get it. And even when I watched the new one, they're still brother and sister, as far as I'm concerned. And nothing is going to change my mind on that one. And yeah, to me, this is the definitive sequel. It always will be. I can't choose between the first Halloween 1 and 2. I just see them as one movie. That's the way I look at it. They continue each other. I would love to see just a proper, just someone putting part 1 and 2 onto a disc, and let the movie just play through. Let the 2 of them play through. It'd be fantastic to watch. So yeah, that's Halloween 2. And then you've got Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. And I'll tell you folks, this is up there with the first 2 as well. I'm such a huge fan of Season of the Witch. It is not, like, again, for people that don't know, and I'm sure you do know, Michael Myers isn't in this. Which is no surprise there. But the setting of this movie, oh my god, the setting of this film, I could watch this film 100 times a year and I would never get bored with it. It's just absolutely a great setting. Conal Cochran as the villain in it, absolutely very sinister, very menacing, and very well acted. Just a perfect all-round movie. The scene with the kid with the mask, it's still shocking to this day to watch. And believe it or not, the first time when I got this box set and I knocked on Halloween 3, it was the first time that I've ever watched Halloween 3 fully uncut. It's the first time I've ever seen it. The father at the start of the movie, I never actually seen his original death before my life until I got this edition, which was an absolute shock to say the least. So Season of the Witch, incredible, check it out. And I'm talking to, by the way, John over at Mondo Shalavic Movies. John, about time you start checking this movie out again. I know you were in shock when you went to see it in the cinema, but this is definitely worth your time now. You need to check it out. So please do. So up next we've got Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. This is a return to form as well. Well, not a return to form. It's gone back to the roots of the first one. Has a similar feel to the first one. Even Haddonfield looks very similar to the first one, which was great. We were watching the making of this the other night, and there were people that wrote this movie. They were meant to write the fifth one, but they ended up doing another movie. But it would have been very interesting to see where they were going to go with that, because they were going to make Jamie in it kind of almost like an apprentice to Michael Myers, like a killer during it. So that would have been very interesting. And of course, as we know, they didn't come back to it, and we ended up getting Revenge of Michael Myers, and it's not a great movie. It's I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. It's there's just a bit too much. There's a bit too much comedy in it for my liking. Them two cops in it, and what's his name? Alan Howard, who does the music. I think it's Alan Howard is his name. The kind of clown music that he starts playing when the two cops come into it, it's very distracting. It takes you out of the movie, and yeah, just a bit too much humour in this movie for me. And to kill Rachel off in the first 20 minutes, massive mistake. Didn't like it at all. So then we have now the theatrical release of Halloween 6 Curse of Michael Myers. Again, this would be like part 5 for me. I enjoy it to an extent, but when it comes to Halloween 1, 2 and 4, I don't think it's even not even in the same league. But there is enjoyment to be had with it. But I have to admit, after seeing the producer's cut, very hard to go back to this one. Which I'm going to show now is the producer's cut. And I have no idea. It's amazing. I just cannot believe it. The way this movie, like Jamie's character in the theatrical edition, she gets killed off after 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. In this one, it's after an hour by the time she gets killed in it, and she gets killed differently as well. I've never seen anything like it. Next to Alien 3, when they put the director's cut of Aliens 3 on the last Blu-ray box set that we got, it just drastically changed the storyline. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe what I was watching. And then they went back to this as well, the music in it as well, very, very similar to what we got with Halloween 1 and 2, which was a welcome addition. So again, if you have not checked out the producer's cut of this, check it out, it's amazing. So on we go to Halloween H20. Now this was a proper return to form. I remember going to see this in the cinema. It absolutely blew me away. Blew me away. It was just absolutely incredible. Again, Jamie Lee Curtis coming back, a welcome return as well. They introduced Josh Hartnett, who was fantastic in the movie. I knew when watching this movie, I said to my missus when we were in the cinema, when we seen Josh Hartnett, I said, you know what, this fella's going to do well. You could just tell by his mannerisms, his presence on screen, you just knew he was going to go on to do big things. And I actually didn't know, but apparently he was already given the faculty role before he even done this movie, which I didn't know. And we know how the faculty worked out for him as well. He was absolutely fantastic in this. So yeah, H20, definitely a return to form. This one. Yeah, that's enough of that. And to the back, I'll go back. Resurrection. No, I'll go back. Resurrection. This really did put the nail in the coffin, this movie. It's hard to believe. It breaks my heart that Rick Rosenthal directed this movie, the man that gave us the second one. How can you go from making the best sequel to making by far the worst Halloween movie? And that's including like the Rob Zombie movies, which I bloody hate, but this film is atrocious. Busta Rhymes it's criminal how poor he is in this movie. He's ridiculous. doing martial arts against Michael Myers. Would you do me a goddamn favour? What the hell were they thinking? It's just a poor sequel, and no wonder it was years till we actually got another movie. And unfortunately, it was the Rob Zombie ones, which is not in this box set for me. So that's a plus for me. So yeah. Anyway, onto the back we go, and then it's the same as the Omen box set. You got just a couple of write-ups, couple of pictures you get from all the films. Actually, I love that picture with Jamie. Absolutely look so cute she is. So yeah, I'm just gonna scroll, and yeah, that's basically it. Oh, there was one mistake they did make with this collection. I'm actually just going to show it now. It was the Halloween H20. The picture they put on it was from Resurrection for some reason. I don't know why they done that, but yeah, they put the picture from Resurrection. Very silly mistake. But other than that, absolute top box set. Check it out. So with that, just like the Omen, you get postcards, and we'll quickly just glance through these as well. It's always great to get the original artwork as well, and I'll just quickly scroll through them. So as you can see, you get Halloween. Again, at the back of these, it just says Midnight Classics, and then it's Lionsgate, but the few on the end, the last three is Studio Canal. So Halloween 2, love that artwork. It's my favourite artwork out of the entire franchise. Then you have Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 4, then The Revenge of Michael Myers, Curse of Michael Myers, H20, and Resurrection. So that's it, folks. That is the complete Halloween collection by Midnight Classics. Again, if you haven't heard of them, check them out, because they're definitely worth your time. So impressive, and I'm definitely looking into. They brought out, like, I think they brought out the Fly collection, and that's probably my next purchase from them. They've done a lovely edition of Big Trouble in Little China as well, but that one's hard to get and it's expensive now. But it might be one for the future. So that's it, folks. That's just a quick browse through my Halloween and Omen collection. I have to admit, it's been fun sitting in front of the camera. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you do, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Would you like to see me more in front of the camera? Or do you want me to go back behind? I'm okay either way. So yeah. So that's it, folks. And until my next video, I'll see you real soon. And take it easy. Stay safe. Goodbye.